YouTube is happening. It is Sunday, November 10th. And instead of watching the Giants and the Panthers on a Sunday morning like some people are, I decided I'm going to do something productive with my time. And we're going to talk about the Monday night game because who really wants to watch that game? Let's be honest, I don't. So I'd rather talk about Monday Night Football. That's a much better game. So we got the Dolphins and the Rams. So we're going to talk about this game real quick. We're going to look at the stats. We're going to look at the props. We're going to look at the schedule, look at the injuries. We're going to look at the odds, all the stuff we always look at. And then we will preview next week's schedule real quick so we can see. So yeah, the hell with the German game. Like, no. I don't care. Like this is a terrible matchup to put in front of these people. These people were like, oh, we're gonna go watch a great football game, yeah, you know. So it's like this, and I've seen the updates from Twitter of this game so far, and it has been laughable how miserable of a game this has been so far. So I'm making the right decision. I haven't watched a second. I've been filming videos. So moving on. So let's just, you know what? Just jump into it. Bang. All right. So we have, it looks like LA's by 1.5 is your spread. Money line is basically a pick 'em, let's be honest. So let's look over at the schedules and we can see we want to open these two up so we can look at what they've been up to, look at their injuries, all that fun stuff. So Miami schedule. We want to look at injuries for sure. They are 2-6, just not doing good. Lost 3 in a row now, lost to Buffalo by 3. They were competitive in the last 2 games though. Now they, 8 days later, they are playing on Monday at LA. Look at their injuries, see who's hurt. Tyreek is questionable game time decision. That is true. I saw that literally on Twitter about 20 minutes ago. So nothing has really changed there. Let's see. Questionable. These are all yesterday. Let's see. Questionable. IR, guard, Chubb out. Let's see. Out, IR. Okay. So not the best news. Not when you're star. So we're probably not going to take Tyreek Hill props. If anything, we might look at some Waddle props maybe. Because I'm looking at the Rams defense, and yeah, I kind of like, I think Tua might be able to do something. So let's look at LA. Let's look at their schedule and their depth chart, see what we can find out. See, they've won 3 in a row now. It was Vegas. Minnesota was good. Seattle was good. OT, so those are a couple good wins. They're 4-4. They're trying. Good stuff. 8 days later, hosting Miami. Look at their injuries. See if anyone's out that we need to know about. Let's see. Questionable linebacker, questionable safety, D tackles out. Those were yesterday updates. 2 days ago, a couple IR updates. Questionable. Nothing really standing out. Okay, cool. To the numbers we go. Okay, so 2-6, 4-4, we know all that. So point-wise, second worst scoring, 21st worst in scoring, 24th, but we do gotta remember this was mostly without Tua this year, so it's a kind of a deflated number, I guess would say, because Tua does pass more than 191 usually. So, but he is going up against this, which is nice. So without Tyreek, though, that doesn't affect that number a little bit. So maybe Waddle, somebody else, I don't know. 9th, the first 24, they might not even try to pass much. They might just try to run it under the throats. That worked in Tua's first game back. Everybody thought Tua was going to throw for a bunch. Tyreek was going to have a bunch of yards. It was Mostert. And A-Chain, they're ones that did all the work. So I can see them focusing on the run game more too. So 9th in passing for LA versus 4. Miami's got a great pass defense. 26 versus 13. That's not the Rams just don't have a good matchup on offense versus the Miami defense. The Rams, right here, we have literally Miami has an advantage. Miami has an advantage. This should be an advantage with Miami, slight, and this is a big advantage for Miami. So right off the get, I kind of want to take Miami plus 1.5, and not even maybe even money line because there's no LA advantages except for being at home. That's it. So let's keep it moving. Keep her moving. We're going to props, and what we do is we go through all the props so we can see what we got. We're going to start with QBs first. We got Stafford. And I'm not taking Stafford. Go see that 4th ranked matchup. It matches with my sheet. I love that. So I could just use this, but then I like the sheet because it lets me know my sheet's doing good. Their side, when we correlate, it's nice. Tua, see, it's at 249 and 241. That is a big gap in numbers. Some books have it 8 yards higher. That's crazy. Well, obviously, we're going to look at 241. What? Okay. All right. How's he done in his few games? So just this year, he's gone for 2 something every time. So see, that's well over that 191 number. Now, yeah, I get it. That was the game he got hurt, so you really can't do that. And then he's been right at 234 and 231 since he got back. 241, he has a great pass, a terrible pass defense to go against. He's not running, obviously, so we'll leave that up. We're going to pass on Stafford. Moving on to running backs now. We do see a great matchup with A-Shane and Mostert, so we'll open them up. Kyron, got to go against the 13th ranked defense. So it's an average run defense for Miami. If the Rams are up, then I can see them having a game script advantage where they can have him run more. They might try to make him run. We'll open him up and take a look at how he's been doing anyways to see who he goes up against. I'm kind of curious now. He gets his yards. He seems to always, he does pretty good. Let's see who he goes. Seattle. That was Minnesota. He got 97 against Minnesota. That is impressive because Minnesota has the #1 rush defense in the league. It's #1. I know that. Vegas, Green Bay. Damn, okay. So he's getting his yards regardless. Do you catch any yards? You do catch yards. What's your combo yards? Combo's not good. It's a high number on combo too. Maybe his rush yards, because it seems like he's going to run no matter what. And if he can do that against Minnesota, he can do that against anybody. So that's a good play. I can see that being a damn good play. Let's look at Mostert. Let's see what he's been up to. 34 yards. That 19 scares me off. It's not bad, but I'm not feeling it. I like Hiram better. Just going to tell you right now. Let's look at A-Chain. Devon, yeah, he's been the guy here recently. You can tell he's been getting more yards. His average is higher. I think I like A-Chain. I like Kyron too. I almost like them better than Tua just because, well, I like that and I like that. Let's take Tua off. Let's look at the receivers. Where are my receivers at? That is running. That is. Oh, it took all the props off. No wonder. This should be receiving yards. Let me fix this real quick. I want. Obviously, this is outlier. If you didn't know what this was, you can see all the damn props you can pick from. So many options. I just want receiving yards. That way, I can find receivers, click into them, then click around. That's why I do it. So, Puka, we can look under. Now, I just want to give me all the overs because we can determine if we. Yeah, there we go. Cleaner list. That's what I like. In order, clean list. So Tyreek is injured. Questionable. We don't want to take him. If anything, and Waddle's not even playing apparently. Okay, because I don't see any Waddle either. So we're not having any receiver luck for Miami. Mostert 6.5 yards out of the backfield. Boom, 25, 80%. Let's look at it. Let's look at it and see. Is it possible? Is it possible? It might be more than possible. Look at those. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. I mean, they can use A-Chain as running. He can be the catching back. I can see that happen. Huh. You know, if Waddle's already not playing and Tyreek's not going to play, who else is going to catch the ball? I'm going to take it. I like it. I'm going to go and take this. Mostert over 6.5 receiving yard. It's a cheeky little play. I like that. Let me see. Mostert. There we go. Spell his name right. I'm taking that. I like that. That's a good one. I don't like the other receivers. I mean, you could take Puka, you could take Cooper. You got options here, but they have a terrible matchup to go up against. So we'll leave those out. We already like this. What else are we going to take? Touchdowns. Kyron's always seems like he's good for a touchdown. 80% last 10. Yeah, he gets a lot of touchdowns. Other than that, you have to go maybe Robinson. 6. Wow, Robinson's 3 out of 5. Not bad, but also 3 out of 10. So Puka, obviously. A-Chain, obviously. You can see they get their touchdowns. Let's go to kickers now. Yeah, you can take Sanders field goals, 4 out of 5, not bad. Joshua Carty, I wouldn't know. Sanders maybe, but not Carty. I can see Miami stalling on some drives and getting a couple field goals. I can see that happening. I just don't take field goals personally. So, and then defense is very slim because we have no Buffalo defensive, not Buffalo, no LA defensive props. What are we doing here? That is kind of shocking. And the Miami ones are not good. So, all right, I have my props. I'm taking Mostert over 6.5 receiving yards for sure. I'm going to take Kyron here. I think he's going to do work regardless. So it's going to be, I'm just going to put up Kyron. Williams is way too common. Over 84.5 rush. Just straight rush. I don't need his combo, just his rush. And then, so we'll take that off. And do I want to take him too? I think I am. I think I'm going to take, there's only one game, so let's have some fun with it, right? Over. Yards. Now, and I also said I was going to take Miami, but I think I'm going to leave them off. I'm just going to go 3 props. But I do leave Miami on this one because, you know what? Let's do it. Miami plus 1.5. Yeah, it gives us 4 plays. That's a good one right there. So then we can just hit an enter and get 2 lines. I like it. We can roll with it. So that's 4 total plays. So that's everything. Let's pop over to back to the schedule so we can take a little peek at Thursday's game. Or if we scroll up, and then you can see this game, the Germany game's still going on. You can currently see it is 7-10 Carolina in late in the third quarter. I guess you can't see it. I can see it. It's 16-7. Apparently Carolina just scored. Look at Carolina gonna beat the Giants. Gonna have a 2-game winning streak. Good job, guys. Week 11. Let's pop on over to that. Ooh, that's a good Thursday game. Washington, Philly. That's a Thursday game. I'm excited for that one. Then we got a bunch of games. We got our Houston, Dallas. Ew, that's not a good game. New York, Arizona, Tampa, Carolina are your bye teams next week. So, okay, cool. Whatever. So, let me go back to today's. So that was it. That's the whole week. That's Monday Night Football. We covered Miami, LA. That's the whole schedule. I appreciate you watching. Drop a like and subscribe, and we will see you Thursday for the awesome Washington, Philadelphia matchup. Peace.